Today we're going to be discussing this house built in 1870. It had a lot of soffit problems due to a bad gutter outlet that blew. It's usually never one problem. Here's the pent roof or soffit repair that we did, otherwise ruining a very nice house. As you notice when we take a look at this soffit, the soffit was rotted out, so we removed as much of the bad as we could, boxed it in with new 2x6s. We need that to build back on. These older houses have rough cut lumber, which isn't your conventional lumber. It predates all that. By rough cut, a 1 inch by 6 inch is a true 1x6. There's no shrinkage, which you get in the big box stores, starts life off as a 1x6 and shrinks down. We carefully take our measurements, carefully remove all the bad crown molding. Crown molding's this big, you can't get at your conventional store. So it's best to try to salvage as much as possible, because you have to go to a specialty shop and have this all cut. These are the dimensions of the pent roof. I pulled down all the old bad stuff, got a rough idea on what I need to come back, because it could take a couple weeks to get new crown molding. So in the meantime, we pulled out the bad, packed it in, kept the animals from getting in there. When we returned, we ended up packing it out with conventional 2x6 and then filling it in as best as possible. This pipe flange, if you look at that ring there, that ring is bad. It's just tar to separate it. Any water that goes down there could go right in. Same thing with the top. This is a pole gutter. It's a 2x4 wrapped with copper. But you notice the copper doesn't go above the water key or water line. Any water that gets in there could roll underneath and rot out that soffit. The outlet on this was a downspout, a copper downspout, which is common on these older houses. I tried cleaning it up because I'm going to be soldering a new outlet in there. It's extraordinarily long because it passes straight through that soffit work. Because of that, if the inside of that outlet blows from ice and snow, freezing, thawing, and expanding on that joint, it burst open, sending all that water into that soffit area, which we had. So here's more. The most difficult part about working in this area was bird droppings, bat, debris, all that fun stuff, and more importantly, getting to that section. Finally, when you fill everything back in, you put a couple coats of paint on it, like a carpenter once told me a long time ago. 20 feet high, it will fly. The things that you see in your face are insignificant from the ground. You do the best you can with what you have and restore these houses. Remember, it's not this old house,